Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, let us try to understand an example related to rate. Let's say the distance from your home to school is 2 miles. If it takes you half hour to reach your school, what is your rate of travel? How long does it take you to travel that distance? That is the question. So to understand this, we will break it down into these different steps. Step number 1. Let's say we'll draw a small figure for ourselves to better understand this. Let us say this is our point A is home and point B is our school. And the distance from home to school is 2 miles. And the time it takes you to travel this 2 hours to these 2 miles is half hour. Let's say this is what we have, and this is the time, and this is the distance. Okay, so we want to write it out as a rate. So step number 2 is we are traveling 2 miles in half hour, in half hour. 1 divided by 2. Since the denominator is a fraction, we can write this one out as follows. We write the numerator as is. We convert the division into multiplication, and then we flip the fraction over. We have 1 over 2, so therefore we can write it as 2 over 1, like that. And when we simplify this, we multiply the numerators and then multiply the denominators. So 2 times 2 is 4 divided by 1. And what this is telling us is, it is telling us our rate is 4 miles per 1 hour. 4 is the numerator. It is telling us we are traveling 4 miles. We are traveling 4 miles per 1 hour, or 2 miles for half hour means the same thing, but we are all familiar with this 4MPH format, and therefore we always want to express our answer in terms of the amount of distance we traveled in 1 hour. 1 hour is the unit. So in 1 hour we are able to travel 4 miles. Therefore in half hour we are able to travel half of that 4 miles, which is 2 miles. So which is the same thing. So in that step number 3, we can come back and then either express the answer in these 3 different ways. One way is to be able to write it out in a ratio format, 4 over 1, or we can write it as 4 to 1 separated by a colon that way, or we can also write this one out as 4 to 1, which is also acceptable. These 3 ways of writing the answer is the correct way to express our answer. But in this particular problem, since we came up with 4 over 1, 4 miles to 1 hour, we can, with the common way to write this answer out or express this answer out is as follows: 4 miles per hour or 4 mph. Both this is the right way of expressing our answer. In my next presentation, we shall look at some more examples related to ratio and rate.